Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Let's talk about promotion. Promotion, something that you are already super good at, no doubt, right? You're climbing the ladder, you're working hard, you're a high performer, you're a high achiever, you're working your butt off. And so when I talked to you about promotion versus preparation, and we kicked it off last week, you were thinking about probably, well, what's wrong with promotion, Katrina? Promotion is going to get me where I want to be. And let me be completely honest, there's zero wrong with promotion. There's nothing wrong at all with promotion. The problem, though, is promotion will cause us to focus on our job. Preparation is going to help us focus on our career. And those are two very different things. And I know as soon as I just said that, you're like, oh, that's it. Boom, right? Because I remember thinking through this and going, oh my gosh, that's the true answer, right? Promotion makes us focus on our job. Preparation forces us to focus on our career. Now, what happens is we do a lot of things within our brain whenever we're talking about promotion. We want promotion because, like we said last week, we want to achieve the executive ranks. We're looking at these other people sitting in these roles, and we're like, if they can do this, I can do this, right? And I've earned it, and I'm going to earn it, and I want to be there, and life is going to be so much better when I'm there. I can stop sacrificing when I get to the executive ranks, when I get to that senior director or VP or SVP or whatever role, right? Whatever it is. When you reach there, you're like, I'm finally going to live. I can stop sacrificing my life. I'm going to be able to live my life. And that's valid. It's what a lot of us do. It's very normal. And so what do we start doing? We start trudging along. And we focus on the next promotion. Well, I don't know about you, but throughout my career, what I was told was focus on the job that you're doing now and do it exceptionally well, and then you'll be promoted for it. You're probably hearing a lot of things similar to that. Just do the position that you have currently and do it exceptionally well. And because you're going to perform super well at this level, they're going to promote you to the next level. Well, so then what happens? We've got 15 hours of work a day to cram into a 10 to 12 hour day. We never feel like we're getting it all done. We feel like we're constantly chasing our tails. We're always behind. And so we're like, okay, well, I'm supposed to focus on doing the current job really well. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves and do it. I don't have enough time to even do this job exceptionally well. So I'm just going to get promoted. I'm just going to figure it out along the way. And you do. And then you get promoted, and what do? You figure it out along the way. And we convince ourselves that there's not enough time. We also have mentors and leaders around us that tell us to focus on promotion. And it's not their fault. They're not trying to cause us to fail. They're trying to help us succeed. They ask us the question, what do you want? And we say we want to be promoted because we want to be here. And they're like, okay, well, to get you promoted, you got to get here. And all of those things are correct. Let's be really honest. Everything that they've taught us about how to get promoted is accurate. But the problem is there's not enough time in the day for us to get ready for the next thing. And because we don't get ready for the next, and we wing it, and we're really good at winging it, we think we can wing it when we get to the executive role. But what we don't realize is that there's a lot of things we don't see. We haven't yet seen the wizard behind the curtain. We just haven't. And so because we haven't seen it, we think that we're going to be able to just keep applying the skills that we've learned from promotion to promotion in the executive role. Right? And so the promotion piece is very clear. You know it exceptionally well because that's probably the place that you've been in. And it really truly is the place that we live in the longest, right? I just told you last week, it takes 10 years on average for women to reach the executive ranks. And so that's 10 years. Those 10 years are most recent. Those are the things we know best. And so between our mentors telling us to focus on promotion, between us telling ourselves it's the only way to get to where we want to be, and because there's so much work and so little time to do anything else, reality, right? Reality, the way that we've scheduled our time, the way that we've been asked to work, the way that we volunteer for projects because we know we're going to use that to get promoted, the way that we fill up our time, there's no room, right, as it exists. And then we tell ourselves that we don't need to do anything but get promoted. That's all we have to do. That's all we're focused on right now is just getting there, right? It's like running a marathon. We're like, I've just got to get to the finish line. I know that my feet hurt. I know that my legs hurt. I know that my toenails are ripped off and they're rattling around in my shoes. I know that. But I can't worry about that because I've got to finish this race. And for us, the promotion piece is finishing the race. It's what we can actively do in the moment to get to be where we want to be. And we're doers. I mean, we are doers, we're executors, we're problem solvers, and we're like, how do I solve this problem and getting to the executive ranks? Aha, let's get promoted. Let's climb this ladder. And that's what we do. And that is what promotion is all about. It is our gateway, our avenue to get into the life we want to have, the security, the comfort, the fun, the peace, the time with our families, the status, all of those things that matter to us, all of those things that are okay to matter to us. We want those things. We've earned those things. And promotion helps us earn it. Because that's the other thing that's really important. If you're anything like me, and you probably are, that's why you're listening to me. We want to earn it. We've always been taught that just to be handed something isn't of value. You've got to earn it. And so we show up and we earn it. We earn the next promotion. We earn this pathway. And so we know that when we reach the ranks of the executive seat, it's going to feel that much sweeter, right? It's going to feel just. And we're going to just savor it and enjoy it that much more. And that's all we know. The promotion piece of our journey has us focused on winning in the moment that we're in, winning in the moment that we're in, winning in the moment that we're in. It's just a constant repeat of let's just handle the stuff in front of me, because when I can clear out enough stuff in front of me, I'm going to get praised, I'm going to get rewarded, and that reward is a promotion, and that puts me one step closer to where I want to be. And all of that's right. It does. It works. We know it works. Okay? But what we have to understand is convincing ourselves that we can only focus on earning it. That's all we have time for. That the fact that we'll wing it, because it's always worked for us in the past. And also the fact that we think, well, if that person's doing it, surely I can do this. I've got it. If we lull ourselves into thinking these stories that we're telling ourselves, instead of truly engaging and seeking to understand what the executive ranks are really about, that's going to get us in trouble. That's how we focus 100% on promotion and not on preparation. And so what I want you, again, this entire series is all about just deep thought, understanding where you are right now in your process, understanding where you want to be, and then understanding how to close that gap, right? That's what we do all the time here together. So this week, really think hard about promotion in your life. What have you defined promotion as? What have you told yourself promotion means to you? Is it a means to an end? Is it what? Like, what is it? What does promotion mean? How have you been using it to your advantage? Have you been doing anything to prepare for the next level? And what's your level of understanding of the executive role? Have you really asked the right questions in order to effectively prepare to exec correctly? Those are the questions you've got to think through this week. Grab the workbook to help you. And I am going to see you next week where we talk much more in depth about preparation. As always, go and be legendary.